Hey guys, it's me. I know, I haven't posted in such a long time, but school came in and I was busy as can be. So I really didn't have the time to film, edit, and all that stuff, but here I am. So today we are going to do a nail polish design. So what we will need is a sponge, some Q-tips. We will also need some cotton balls and we will need acetone, and of course we will need olive oil. You'll see why, and this is very important. And also we will need two manicure colors. You can also do it with as many colors as you want, but for today I decided to do two colors, which I thought was enough for me. So I first started with my base coat. So it depends, if you want it to be a lighter color, you'll use your lighter shade, or if you want it to be a darker color, you will use your darker shade. So I just went on with a very thin base, just so my other layer would stick on it. You'll see why. I just went in very lightly with a very thin layer. Then I was done, and you have to wait for it to dry. This is a very important step because not letting it dry will cause layers to be wet and then it will all get ruined. You just have to be patient and wait. Believe me, from past experience, I know what it's like to have to work hard and then everything gets damaged if you just touch it. So please let it dry. So the olive oil comes in because I'm going to be sponging on some manicure. You will see later. So when I sponge on the manicure, obviously it goes out on my cuticles, my nail bed, everything. So you want it firstly to be moisturized, and the oil, it's not soluble, so it will prevent manicure from damaging your skin when I take it off later on, and it will obviously moisturize your cuticle. It has lots and lots of benefits, but please do use it. If you don't want to use it, you can also substitute it with liquid latex, which is very easy to peel off. I don't have that at the moment, so I just substituted it with some olive oil, and obviously I'm going to clean up with some acetone later on. Now for the most important step. This sponge, this is just a normal sponge. You can get this anywhere. I took one of my colors, the one I want to start with, from the bottom from my cuticle, and I just applied it on the sponge right there. As you can see, I'm sorry my voice is very weird because it's autumn and I'm a little bit sick, so yeah. Anyways, I applied both colors sticking to each other. They were touching but not overlapping, and then I just started pressing it on the nail, adding more if I want. I'm just, as you can see, I'm not pressing hardly, I'm pressing very lightly because you don't want it to give the sponge effect. You just want it to apply and blend. So don't worry if it goes out. Obviously it went extremely out. But you have to be careful when adding this because you don't want the colors to overlap, leading to getting mixed and all of that. So you just see where you started and keep on pressing on this certain area and you'll be good. I just see what I did this mistake where I overlapped them, so both colors got basically mixed. No, I want this ombre effect, this darker to lighter effect, so yeah, that's why I'm using a sponge. You could wipe this when it's wet, but I thought no, I'll wipe it later on so I can focus on the nails right now. So yeah. Again, let it dry for 10 minutes. Please let it dry well enough. Now we are going to do a second layer because manicure always needs a second layer. One layer isn't enough except if you want one layer. Anyways, I'm just going in with the same way, pressing even lighter because I don't want it to damage the layer under. Although it's completely dry, I don't want it to damage it, so that's why I'm just going in lightly. Light and slow is the way to go. Then obviously I let it dry for 10 more minutes. You don't have to do exactly 10, like obviously, but around 10 minutes will be good depending on which manicure you use. Some manicures need more time to dry, some need less time to dry. Whatever your manicure requires, you know what to do. And then I took a cotton ball, as you can see, and I applied some acetone on it, and I'm trying to clean my cuticle, my nail bed, whatever, the surrounding of my nail, because it's obviously manicure got on there because of the sponging technique. So yeah, that's why I'm just cleaning all the around. You can use you'll see me later on use some Q-tips to clean even more detailed parts. Yeah, you just you just clean it very well, and the oil actually prevents, or like actually helps the cleaning process, where it's like it's this little I don't know, it's in between your skin and the manicure, so it helps. As you can see, yeah, now I'm using the Q-tips, and yeah, I didn't clean it completely, I just cleaned it a little bit. So yeah, I cleaned it a little bit because I wanted to add my clear coat. This is just a top coat, clear coat, whatever. I wanted to add that, and while it's drying, I'll do the detailed parts, my inner cuticle and all of this stuff. Yeah. As you can see now, I'm just adding my top coat. You don't want to press on the nails because you don't know if they're completely dry, so you don't want to like swoosh all this ombre effect, and it will look absolutely bad. It will ruin your ombre effect. So you really want to you don't want to make the brush touch your nails. I don't know, you just want to make the manicure itself touch, and your brush is just swaying it on your nail, if that makes sense. I think you understand what I mean. So as you can see, I'm just doing my left hand, and yeah. Again, for the last time, I'm just saying you don't want to do very thick layers because very thick layers take lots and lots of time to dry, sometimes overnight. And yeah, then you wait for 10 more minutes to dry. And now as it's drying actually, I took this is an eyebrow brush, supposedly. I like to clean my nail polish, my cuticle area, if I do have on there. In this case, we do have a lot, so I cleaned all the nails, and this is how they were looking. Now this manicure I didn't show in the beginning, but here is, because that was a last minute decision. Anyways, this manicure is Orly. It is by the way, I'll have the manicures linked in the description box down below if you want to go check them. They're YOLO and Orly. I'm just adding a very, very, very actually thin layer because I don't want it, because that's, as you can see, it's very milky pinky, so I don't want that milky layer to show. I just want the glitter, so that's why I'm adding a very, very thin layer, just to give me the glitter filter, almost like the glitter filter, not the color itself, because usually I can put that alone and have like 3 layers, 2 layers, whatever, and it will be like milky pink glittery. But no, this time I just want the glitter. And actually this I'm sorry, I can't speak today. Anyways, bear with me. This glitter layer is actually, it hides all the very little mistakes I have done. You know, it's a good layer. Use it. It benefits, believe me. Then this Orly manicure takes a bit more because it's a glitter manicure, and usually they take more time, so I gave it some extra time to dry out. And then again, we're going with the top coat. This is the final coat. I know these have been a lot of coats, but when you're doing nail art, this is what you need to do, rather than just putting one color. And you know, you don't need top coats, glitter coats, whatever. If you want to go in, you go in, or go home. Anyways, I'm just applying my top coat. Again, not a very thin nor thick layer, just like a normal thickness layer. And yeah, so I believe we are almost to the end of the video. Obviously, I've had some ups and downs. I did have some mistakes, but my mom did help me clean my cuticle because I just could not. So thanks, Mom. And yeah, this is the final, you'll see the final. Yeah, this is the final look. I really did enjoy making this, and I really do like it. Obviously, I've let it dry again for 10 minutes. But I really did like it, so I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. And yeah, I really do like the way it turned out. I hope you do too. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.